All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in here tonight at FreekyFast Broadcasting here at Earl Racing League, Elite Auto Racing League, here at Chicagoland. I'm going to hop up here to my booth and give a shout out to everybody. Just give me 1 second here.
Channel
Fun.
switch.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
All
User
right.
left your channel.
All right. Well, it's Robert here in the booth, accompanied by Zach Hall and Soda Can Johnson down on pit road. How you doing tonight there, Zach?
Doing very well, Robert. It was a good day of racing in real life and some football, and now we get to see some more racing around this beautiful Chicagoland Speedway, one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. I guess the number 9 got the win there in real life,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome race there. And that end in there was pretty cool. So, got to see Chase take it home, and we'll get to see him. I'll get to see him there race at Martinsville coming soon. So, that'd be pretty cool. See if you can bring it home there to go to Homestead. But on to this race course, so.
Yeah, off to this race. Well, we're in the windy city, but I don't believe it's so windy from what I heard. To bring up the weather here, the weather, it's 90 degrees with the track temperature 116 degrees. So what's that going to play factor here tonight, Zach, with these cars? Because that kind of weather's like insane.
Well, the wind, like you said, not very windy in the windy city here tonight, so wind won't play too much of a factor. Wind can play a big factor at mile and a half, so that the drivers are happy about that. It'll keep the balance pretty similar over a racetrack. But we're looking at a pretty hot, slick track. I like that because it gives the drivers options. They're going to be able to not just have to run the bottom; they can go up top, make time. You're going to see guys making time on the bottom, and you're going to see guys making time up top. So it's going to be multiple usages here, and be pretty interesting. They got some stage racing. I had that information, Robert. I don't know if you've heard about that, but we do have a stage on lap 40 and lap 80. So we have 2 stages, and should be interesting to see how they play out here.
Oh, okay. So we're going to have stage lap 40, and you said 80, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Well, lap 40, how long can they go on fuel then? Can they make it to lap 40 on fuel, on one tank of fuel, at 50%?
They definitely won't be able to make it to 40 laps on 50% tanks. I believe they'll make it about 30. So you'll probably see guys halving it, going about 20 and then pitting. You might see some guys come in early, run as fast as hard as laps they can run, qualifying laps, and then get out there and try to get on some newer tires and make up more time when the guys staying out on the old tires. But if I was them, I would take it to halfway, but that's just me. So it'll be very interesting to see how this first stage plays out with strategy with the 50% fuel load, definitely.
Yes, it's definitely going to be strategy. You got to definitely keep an eye on everything, and I'm sure Johnson down there on pit road will be able to throw us a report here and there of what these guys are thinking. So I think it's going to be a good race. I believe it's 134 laps tonight they're going to be running.
Yeah, 134 lap race tonight. So about a 200-mile race.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be in. They got a nice field here tonight.
Definitely, got some new drivers out here. Shane Wood, sorry to break in there.
Nope, go ahead.
Toy car, and Shane Wood's brand new tonight, and also in the 57 we have Kyle Frame. And looks like right now they're number 1, number 3 on the board. So some new guys making their mark right now. And I was riding along with Shane there and during practice, and he's putting together some pretty consistent laps, so we'll see what he has for these guys tonight.
Yes, we'll definitely see. Looks like all of them are pretty fast here.
Very close.
Yeah, I don't know how. I got a question to ask you though, real quick there, Zach. Did you fix your mic or something?
I did nothing to it.
Because it is loud.
I haven't changed one thing. That's my blood. But is it too loud?
No, I can adjust. I can adjust you here on my side, so it's not a big deal. I think it might be that mic boost that I told you about, because
maybe I think I had it on 10 the first time. Maybe I turned it up to 20 this time. I can't remember.
It sounds good. I don't know anybody out there that's watching the stream can relay back to us there in chat and let us know how he sounds, so I know how he sounds, because I'm not watching the stream. So I don't.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can go watch the stream and see how you sound. Maybe that will.
I'll
that
actually
will
check
help.
that out here in a sec. While we were talking, like I said, we had Shane Wood on the top of the board here, the new guy. But Brandon,
Well, we did
42. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just took the top spot from Shane there. So see, looks like you only get 2 laps in qualifying too. So it's not an open style qualifying. This is more of a you only get 2 laps. So it looks like unless Channing or Nick can go out there and put down a time to take it from Brandon, it looks like Brandon's gonna be sitting in the pole here.
Yeah, well, we'll follow Nick here in okay, I don't know why it's doing that. There it goes.
Nick did tell us he might skip out on qualifying.
Yeah.
Well,
So
he
may
fid.
not put up the time.
He fid because he's out there.
Oh, he lied to us.
He's out there running. He's gonna
he may
put
not
out a
complete
lap.
the lap. Some people use this as a practice lap, so that's always a possibility. But right now, yeah, he's out there on the track. Also, something I noticed, I was checking out their points before I came in here, and this is their 5th race of the season for the Cup Series, and so that means they have 4 races left after this, so this is pretty much the halfway point in their season. And Bobby Hamilton Jr. right now has got a hold on the lead of the points here in the Cup Series with 1 win and 4 top 5s. So see if he keeps up his top 5 streak here to bring that up to 5 tonight, because that'll definitely help him out in the points, as he has a 8-point lead over Channing. And then we have Nick. He's in 3rd, and he has about 11-point lead over him. So those 3 guys are pretty close together tonight in points. We'll see how that plays out.
So with the point standings in there, Zach, can anybody leapfrog anybody? Is it pretty close in points?
I believe if Channing is able to have a really good night over Bobby, he may be able to jump him in points tonight. Nick and Channing are within 3 points, so that right there is doable. We have a few guys tonight who are like, they haven't made that. Bobby, Channing, and Nick are the only people to have made 4 starts so far this season, so they're pretty much on an even playing field. So we have some guys on lower starts, but pretty much they're the only 3 guys that are really, really close up here at top. A bunch of the other guys have 1 start, and we haven't had a multiple winner this season in the Cup Series, at least. Bobby Hamilton Jr. has done that in the Grand National Series, but not in the Cup Series. So 4 different winners in the Cup Series. See if we get 5 different winners tonight.
That's going to be interesting. I'm kind of shocked on that. I thought they had multiple winners, but guess not, as you said.
Yeah, well, we have, I believe, let's see. We have 3 of the 4 winners. We have Brandon in the 42, we have Bobby Hamilton Jr. in the 25, and we have Channing Ballou in the 88. So those 3 guys have won this season. See if they can bring home their 2nd win of the season and help them out, maybe some points to catch up to Bobby Hamilton Jr. there in the points lead.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. What's the rest of their schedule look like? Oh, do they have a schedule up?
Yes, they do. So Cup Series next week will be at Texas Motor Speedway, which is another track similar to Chicagoland, and then we'll be off to Bristol in the Grand National car.
Ooh.
So that's not in this Cup Series at the points we're talking about right now. But the 4 remaining races after Chicagoland tonight in the Cup Series is Texas, Richmond, Michigan, and Homestead. So at Homestead they'll be crowning a Cup Series champion, and be very interesting to see who can bring it out as with only 11 points difference between the top 3 guys. So let's see who can make the difference tonight, maybe, and gain some points on each other.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be interesting. It's a pretty tight schedule there that they have coming down to the end there to Homestead. So from what I've seen, and since we've been broadcasting this league, anybody can win. I believe anybody can win at any of these tracks, even the upcoming. So it's hard to pick somebody to win. You know, as we watch these guys, we learn how these guys drive and the driving styles. So, yeah,
definitely. It'll be very interesting tonight. See who can pull off this win and make their statement in the Cup Series here at this league and at the Elite Auto Racing League. And just Chicagoland, man. I love this racetrack. I'm still like I want to get in the car with them because this is one of them tracks you can really drive it. So.
Yeah, I know. I believe out of anything, I don't know if turn 2 is going to be, as long as you can keep it down and like slide the car up towards the wall, like you normally do. I think 3 and 4 is going to be where it's key at, because if you don't hit your line just right, or if you get back on the gas too soon, you can either make the back end kick out from you, especially in this track temperature, or you're just going to push right towards that wall and you're just going to smack it with the right front. I've done that multiple times, so I've learned there's a certain spot on the track that you got to try to get back on the gas, but that's easier said than done.
Definitely. 1 and 2 is a really I would like to call it's a wider radius corner, so it's a little bit more open, I guess you could say, for line usage. 3 and 4, in my opinion, if you're not on the yellow line, you're doing it wrong. So I've seen people make time in the middle, around there, but it's not as like it is in real life where you can get up against the wall, in my opinion. But this it'll be interesting. Like I believe we'll see the fastest cars right on the bottom through 3 and 4, but it'll be interesting to see how this hot slick racetrack is affecting these cars. So.
Right. Well, all right. Well, we have Brian Johnson. Do you have anything to say there on the pole winner there, Brian?
Yeah, we're gonna bring him down, talk to him, see what he thinks about this race.
All right.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Brandon, this is Brian Johnson in booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right. Well, you beat out Shane Wood by 3 thousandths to get the pole. And what do you think is going to be the key points to staying up front and maybe winning this race here?
Most likely just keeping track position and managing your tires, because it's pretty slick out here, and the tires kind of wear out pretty fast, so you just got to manage your tires and try to keep your track position all day.
And where do you think the trouble corner is going to be? You think it's going to be coming out of 2, coming out of 4, going into 3? Where do you think a lot of guys might struggle?
I think it's coming out of turn 2, just because I've noticed no matter where you exit turn 2, you pretty much get sideways.
Alrighty, good to know. We'll keep an eye on that. Well, good luck there, Brandon, and we'll see if you can keep her straight for 134 laps.
Alright, thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Brian Johnson, Soda Can Johnson, whatever we're going to call you tonight. But thanks for that report down there on pit road. Keep us informed with any updated changes or anything like that. But
Better get your Gatorade tonight. You're going to be running up and down.
So it's Dippin' Dots last week. This week is Gatorade.
Yeah, it gets hot out there. So you got to stay hydrated.
there you go. Well, we're going to quick run through the grid here. We got Brandon starting on the pole. We got Shane starting second there on the outside of him. Third place is going to go to Bobby Hamilton. Fourth place is going to go to Kyle, starting fourth. See, row 3 is going to be Charlton. I can't say that word.
Charlton Sanders.
Thank you. Charlton Sanders there. See, I said it. Man, I don't know. I got tongue twisted. Then 6th place is going to be Justin. 4th place is going to be Nick. Starting 8th is going to be Channing.
Yep.
Hey, did it.
And that's rounding our field.
Yeah, hey, I'm getting better.
Right.
I'm getting better at names, but real quick here, I'm going to give a shout out to Rick there in the league. So thank you for tuning in. We much appreciate it. But green is out.
Oh, wow, and Shane got the better restart there. He really did. Look, Brandon, maybe, I don't know if he was sleeping a little bit, but it seems like he maybe spun the tires a little bit. See that car jacked up a little bit, but he'll come back here on the bottom and see if he can fight right back as Shane left the bottom wide open there to him. But he should get that good run down the back straightaway as Shane Wood will take the lead going off into 3.
All right, yeah, Shane Wood definitely is going to run that high line there. I think do you think the high line's going to be where to go with this track being that slippy? It looks like he's getting good grip out there.
I always tried to be a bottom feeder when it's loose like this. But you can move up there to help the looseness, definitely to get the straighter exit. But I always feel like you're always on so much throttle time up there that you're loading up the right rear more. So I feel like it compounds the rear end looseness when you run up that high line because you're carrying so much speed. But Shane's making it work right now. We'll see how he can make it work in this first stage, as we have a stage coming at 40. And
yeah, and Brandon's
Brandon
loose.
Really loose.
Yeah, I was gonna say he really got loose down there on the bottom. You can see the back end just wanting to kick out on him there. And for some reason, I'm not picking up Bobby's car. I see him in a black and red.
I too, actually. Well. Yeah.
Okay, good. Then it's not me. I was confused. So I wasn't sure if that was me. Well, hey, so to Ken Johnson, run down there to pit road real quick and tell him to throw a paint scheme on then, if they don't mind.
All right, yeah, we'll tell him next time it comes down pit road, slap a couple stickers on it.
Yeah, make it look pretty or something.
As you're saying that, Bobby Hilton Jr. is going to take second place from Brandon here and set his sights on Shane, the newcomer.
Yeah,
hey, I'm the points leader. I want that lead.
Is Kyle a new driver here too?
Yes, Kyle Frame is a brand new driver also. He's running the 4th position. So we got 1st and 4th is new drivers in Shane Wood and Kyle Frame. And both of them showing out tonight as Bobby Hudson Jr. looks on the inside coming out of 4.
Ooh, yes. I don't think he's going to be able to make that pass. We ride along here with Bobby. Oh, he's looking on the inside. I just don't. Yeah. Ooh, that's close.
Yeah, it's going to be tough passing up on the inside like that, and you don't get quite the runoff that the guy on your outside gets.
Yes. I'll let you guys take that announcing. Oh, yeah.
Right now, coming to 6 laps in, we're pretty single file, but like I said, we're going to see drivers, as you can see, all over the racetrack. Nobody's running the same line. It's always going to change. Lap to lap, you'll be running from bottom to top. So Shane right here is putting some good pace on. See if he can keep it up and not burn his stuff up, because this track is hot, slick. It's going to take rubber, so it's going to take the rubber off the tire and put it on the racetrack. So be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Yes, that, and I know they're running 30% rubber here in the race, so we'll have to see how that rubber plays out through the whole race.
Definitely, we'll see how it builds up and where the key spots of the buildup is.
Yeah, because right now, you can see down on the track, it's nice and low. And Kyle almost had the wall there. He saves it.
Out of 2 right there, it looks slick.
Yeah. I think we'll just pay attention to, like I said, the clean rubber here on the track. I believe by halfway, we should start seeing some black lines around that track. I wouldn't imagine why, but Bobby Hamilton is... he's 3/10 behind, but he picks up a little bit through the turns and then he loses it. So I think he's just slipping out of the turns there, and he can't get back down on the gas fast enough as what Shane is doing right now.
Yeah, the thing is, he's making that bottom work, which is going to be the place you're going to have to pass him. The defending here, you're always going to try to let the person have the bottom because the outside rolls so well off of the corner. So if he can make that bottom work and make that his preferred groove, then he should be able to make passes easier than most people. So it'll be very interesting to see if he can make that work, as we do have a battle for 4th place here with Justin Napier and Kyle Frame. That was a close one.
Yeah, as you were talking about the battle, I went back there to watch, but Bobby Hamilton, that car's stepping out on here and there, Zach. It's a ride with it. Whoa.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah, big time. We'll go from the far chase here and watch him from the back end and see what this car is doing to him. It looks wicked right now for him.
Yeah, it's definitely what these guys are going to be fighting all night. Is you see all of them coming down this trailer, wiggling just a little bit as that rear end loosens up. Wow, it's Brandon in the 42. He's trying to make the fence line work. That'll be interesting to see if he can get that rolling up there. But Shane's doing a great job. He's not made a big slide yet. He's really held on to his Bobby Hilton Jr. got on the apron a little bit and I don't think the tires agree too well with it.
Yeah,
we have a car in the wall. Sorry about that, Robert. I think Justin Napier about knocked the wall down into one, but he makes the pass actually, Kyle.
All right, well, we'll go back here and watch him, ride along with him, and see what line he's running. Yeah, these cars, they're 10 laps into the 11 laps into the race, and these things look wicked crazy. I don't even know how they're driving them. I'd be wrecking.
They're about to get a lot crazier here. This tire wear, they're going to start feeling it.
Has anybody talked to you down there in pit road about the tire wear, Soda Can Johnson?
No, it's been pretty quiet. I think a lot of these guys are just trying
focusing,
just trying to keep the hood in front of them.
Definitely, oh wow, as our leader gets really loose out forward, these cars are really starting to get slick. As it'll be interesting to see. I really think we'll see pit stops pretty soon here for the first pit stops, because they have a stage at 40 and they can't make it there. So these guys got a game plan to lap 40 and not game plan for something else.
Well, a car this loose and acting like this way, I would try to make it to at least a lap 20. You know, like you said, split the 40 and then do another, then lap 80, and then split that, and then we can see how everything is for that. But
got 57 coming down pit road.
Yeah.
Okay. He's saying, screw it, I'm going on lap 15.
Definitely is Brandon's starting to pressure Bobby here. I think Brandon was saving a little tire there, and I think he's going to start to make his move as he was all over the place going down the straightaway. But man, these cars are definitely on ice. Yeah,
big time ice. We'll bring up I don't know if the track weather has changed. Well, yeah, the track temperature now is 118 degrees. So the more laps they put down here, and the more, the exhaust and the tires and everything, hit contact to that track, it's definitely going to get this more slick.
Well, I was riding along with our leader there for a second. Man, it's getting real slick. He about lost in the tri-oval as Bobby Elton Jr. is way up the racetrack too. Man, these guys are hanging on. They're just trying to make it to, I think, lap 20 and then say, give me some new ones.
Well,
but in my opinion, if you can make it last longer and go past 20 and still have to drive, then guess what? You'll have fresher tires at the end. So we'll see how that plays out. But got a good battle though for second right now for sure.
Well, we have the 48 hitting pit road too.
Oh wow, sorry about that. Yeah, the 48 of Charlton Sanders hitting pit road.
Yeah, is he hitting pit road or did he just come out pit road?
He just came out. Yep.
Okay, so we were going with him because he's one lap down. Kyle's one lap down, but of course no one has pitted yet. So
yeah, you'll see that. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle jumps, maybe he could jump into the lead here with them newer tires once everything cycles around. We'll see how much time it really gave him as new tires are humongous around here. As we started off this run, Shane's fastest lap was a 31:52 on the beginning of this run. Right now we're almost into the 33s, as that was his first lap of a 33 flat. So
33.034. Kyle ran a 31:33.
Exactly.
31:64. So yeah, he may be able to jump
second and a half faster a lap right now. And man, they're going down the straightaway having a tough time. That's when it's slick in these Cup cars, when you can't even get back to full throttle on these straightaways. That's when it's going to be a slick day. So as we still, these two guys in second, they ain't getting away from each other. Bobby Hamilton and Brandon are sticking right with each other. As Shane he's keeping a good pace, and he's used that outside line like I didn't think we would see be used. So really interested to see him using it like that so well.
Oh, sorry. I thought Soda Can Johnson was going to chime in there, but I think he's down there drinking Gatorade. He's probably tired. I'd be tired too.
If I had to run up and down, Robert, we'd have to get me a different contract.
That's right. I hope he's not going to ask for a raise soon, because I don't know what to tell him.
We'll just give him more Gatorade. It's all right.
Oh, all right. Well, well, next week. Where did you say we were going next week? Texas.
Texas Motor Speedway.
Oh,
It will
well,
also be in the Cup car. So usually these guys usually here. If you guys haven't noticed through the streams, they run their other different series every other weekend. So I think our leader's about to pit. Yeah, Shane Wood is slowing down a good bit. So is Brandon in the 42. Yeah. So, when Shane loses it on the pit road. Oh, and he's going to take the cone out and almost rolls into Brandon.
Oh, and we got somebody else coming in. Who's that coming in?
I think that's... no, that's not Shane. Channing had pitted the lap before, so that has to be Napier. Yeah, Justin Napier.
Yes,
56.
Wow. Well,
Shane loses all that time right there. Luckily, a stage will get him back in this race, but see what Bobby Hamilton Jr. does. See if he comes down pit road this time as he's coming through 3 and 4.
All right,
he's slowing down, and yeah, he's bringing down pit road.
Man, there are baby. Oh, he's gonna overshoot.
He might miss it. Oh, he slowed it down just in time.
Wow.
That's wheeling it right there.
That is craziness driving.
As Nick in the 17 takes the lead, he's gonna lead him a lap here and get him a bonus point. So see if he comes in next time by. It'll be very interesting.
Well, we're riding along right now with Bobby coming down pit road. We'll bring up the race off of pit road once everybody does their cycles here. But Brandon had a 14.8. Justin had a 20.6. Shane had a 14.5, 14.1, excuse me, as this cycle's. Chaney had a 14.8. So the only one we're still waiting for yet is Nick. Once we can get Nick to do his pit stops, we'll be able to see who won out of pit road.
Definitely.
But definitely you can see it really cost Shane, because thank God for the stage race, like you said there, Zach. Pit lane, he was 45.1 down pit road and pit stop altogether. So that's a lot of time missed.
I think the big winner in this sequence of pits here will be the 42 of Brandon, because he didn't make any mistakes there. He got a nice clean entry, and as you see his two competitors, he was racing for the lead there. Shane spun it, and Bobby Hamilton Jr. had a wild ride to pit road too. He had to really crank the wheel to get it in there, and I think he lost a good bit of time doing that. So it'll be interesting to see who wins the stage, man. With, like I said, Nick staying out right here so far, right?
Yeah, and I'm watching Nick's car go around here, and it doesn't look wicked loose like all the other cars did.
Definitely,
so he had to save some good tires or something, because watching coming through this turn here, Zach, it doesn't look like it's getting the wiggle, jiggle, whatever you want. See how smooth that car looks?
Yeah, it's incredibly smooth.
Yeah, he's keeping it pretty smooth, and that's what you really need to do here. And it'll be interesting to see when he comes in. I know he's gonna have to pit most likely. I don't think you can go. You can't go 80 laps on a tank. I know that for a fact. So you can't go 40 on a half a tank. So
yeah,
I think he's getting to the end of the tank here in about a few laps. But he's doing a great job, and he's gonna have the freshest tires when he comes back out here. He's losing a lot of time with the other guys out here running on new tires, but he'll feel like Superman for a little bit.
Yeah, well, he's running it this long. He's got the lead. I wonder if his strategy is just to stay out, maybe go in and get, some fuel and just come back out with no tires and then hit that.
Up in front of Bobby.
Wow.
Sorry, Robert.
Nope, you're all right, bud. You're all right. And stay out, take some fuel, and then wait for the stage, and then come in and he got all them laps led. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you're not.
Definitely.
His speeds are not right. His speed's not as fast as what Shane is running. So you got to go in the mindset of a different strategy. You got to figure it out. What I race against you two guys, and trust me, my mind aspect had to be different. So, but here he is. He's coming down pit road now.
Yeah, on completing lap 27 as he'll cross start finish line as Kyle in the 57. Like I said, from doing that early stop, he should take the lead. He's going to have his hands full, though, in my opinion, in a little bit, because Brandon's coming about a second and a lap faster in third. So we'll see if he can reel him in here before the end of the stage. But I'm telling you, Kyle, if he can hold on to this for the next to the end of this stage and get a top 3 out of it, I think he'll be pretty happy if this is the ending there, as he's coming out sideways, man.
Wow.
Out of the corners.
Well, my question to you and Sir Ken Johnson, what do you guys think about stage racing? Do you like it?
It matters. you like it if you're not winning. If you're winning the race and you feel like you're in the dominant car and you could just, pull away. Of course, you don't want any stoppage of the race because you feel like you have the speed to really pull away from people. But I think stage racing this gave a good flair to new style racing. I mean, it can get pretty monotonous when you run 200 green flag laps in a row. So. Racing is racing. It's not supposed to be an entertainment sport, but I can enjoy it. I can still, I guess, enjoy it. But it's definitely something I didn't favor when it first came out, but I've slowly came to like it more. And as leagues I've ran in with it, it's a good thing to have. I think it helps competition for sure. So
10-4, 10-4. And what about you, Sir Ken Johnson? What do you think about it?
As a driver, I usually don't like it because I'm more of a long run type of guy. So if there's just one caution in a stage that really, in 20 laps, that's not really a long run. But as a spectator, as a fan, I very much do enjoy it because it bunches the field back together. There's a lot of guys that get a second chance if they have a mistake, like Shane Wood there had a mistake, but this stage is gonna, all that time he lost, that's gonna be erased because of the stage. So as a driver, if you make a mistake, it's good, but I typically like longer runs, so I would just prefer to do 200 straight laps.
Wow. Okay, I have to go with
Leader in the wall.
Yeah, leader just smacked the wall. That's not going to help. Yeah.
He's got a 42 getting pretty big in his mirror as he comes out pretty sideways there. The 42's going to get a big chunk of time. But to add on to what Brian was saying there, yeah, I completely agree with him. I personally like to see the races go green, but from a spectator view, it is really cool because we're getting these cool strategies right now with Kyle, who was running 4th, but he pitted early, and you see what it's done to him. He's running the lead right now, leading laps. As I don't want to jinx him here, but the 42 looks like he may take the lead on this lap with a little bit fresher tires, because tires mean everything around here. Kyle holds it out of the wall. Ooh, good job there. When Brandon takes the lead going into 3.
Right. Well, we're looking at lap. We're looking to go to lap 40, and I'm looking at it. He's got about a 4-second lead over the 3rd place car. So he basically gained 2 positions from doing that early pit stop, and then the stage coming up. It actually just benefited him if he can hold there yet.
Definitely. He'll have to go longer on this set of tires than he's gone the whole race. So he's experiencing things that he hadn't yet. But we see Nick do it. Nick went really far on that run, so there's no reason to say Kyle can't do it, and he's doing a great job right now holding second. Like you say, he's got about a 4-second gap to the next cars, but like they're on the fresher tires, which do make up a bunch of time. But I think his strategy was very well played here, and Brandon's strategy, I think, was perfect. He didn't make any mistakes, and you can see what happened there. He's taking the lead now. He's smooth sailing.
Yes.
Get him a stage victory here.
We'll run back through the field. We're down to 5 laps to go until stage 40.
Yeah, we'll be coming to 5 to go here.
I am going to go with Brandon here. I'm not exactly sure what kind of sponsorship he's got on his car here. My camera view kind of stinks.
I believe it has to do with
Airborne?
Yes.
Brains?
Some branch of the military. It's airborne for sure. That's what it says on his banner. I can't read the other one. Unfortunately, I need to zoom in a little bit.
On his hood, it says enlisted arms.
Okay, so right. Brandon must be maybe he's in the airborne.
yeah, I'm not sure. All right, well, and then we'll go back to Kyle
this is
here.
Airborne Motorsports. My bad on this thing.
There you go. And then we got Kyle here. He's got BGR on his hood, and then we'll quick go back to Shane. He's running the DeWalt, number 20 car. And we go to Channing.
There you go.
Yeah, I said it right. Yay me. He's running that ugly, nice car.
He's running a beautiful Exalta.
Yeah, every time I see that car, I think of you. It's like every time. And then we go back to Bobby. Unfortunately, we didn't even ask Bobby what that. Oh yeah, I think we did figure out that BHR stands for.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have no scheme on for some reason. Maybe he forgot to turn on trading paints.
Yeah, you just ain't got no stickers.
Then we got, yeah, right. Then the 48, he's running the lows for pros. And then we go back here to Justin. He's running the Hoss.
Nick is taking his position.
Yeah, and then gonna flip up here to Nick. He's running the DV. What's that say on there? Veterans. Can't.
I think
my camera view.
Is it dysfunctional veterans?
There it is. Okay. DV, dysfunctional veterans. My camera view sometimes.
www.dvfarm.org.
Oh, thank you very. All right. Well, thank you, Zach. It's sometimes these camera views are nice, and sometimes you can't see anything.
Yeah, it is sometimes hard to see definitely what you got there on the car, but
all right.
They've got one lap to go, and the 20 is coming real quick on the
57. Yeah.
So I'm assuming they got a complete lap 40.
This is the lap they have to complete. I think Kyle's gonna hold on to a second place finish here in this stage, and
yeah, I think so.
That's an awesome play by him, in my opinion. Like he definitely gained more than he lost. I think the caution has. I don't know. It don't look like they've thrown it about.
No,
slowing down.
No caution yet. I don't know if they're throwing a caution. Oh, there's the caution. There it is. There it is. All right. Well, we're going to bring up this on board here with Brandon. He's a stage winner, a stage 1 winner. So congratulations to him on getting his stage win. First one of the season that their guys are doing. So that's awesome. But maybe we can have Soda Ken Johnson under yellow and see, maybe we can get some info on some stuff, that how this track's feeling for the guys.
Yeah, while they hit pit road here.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. We'll have another 40-lap stage after this. See what strategy these guys play after they played this last strategy situation. So be very interesting. I guess pit road was not open because nobody ducked off, but I believe we'll see all 8 cars pull into pit road and get 4 fresh ones. So we should be back on the even playing field here, and gotta definitely give a big congratulations to Kyle there. I mean,
yeah,
he did a great strategy to get him up a second, so it's a good showing for him. Shane did a great job to drive back to where he did after he spun entering pit road, so he's kicking himself for that. But guess what? He got him a caution now. He's right there, and you can see that 42 again. So.
Yes, that's correct. So with that being said, we're gonna wet our whistles like we always do, and we're gonna quick run to a commercial break while they're under caution. So we will be right back. we're back. Thank you. I got my wet whistle, west, whatever I want to say. Anyways,
you got your whistle wet?
Yeah, I got my whistle wet. But we're gonna quick throw it down here to pit road to Sir Johnson to get a race in report. You got a copy there, Brian?
Yeah, I got a copy. We'll bring down the 50. Is it 57 in here? Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we'll bring him down and see what he's got going on. Hey, Kyle, is Brian in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys. Go ahead.
Well, you did some pretty good strategy
Hang
there.
on, we're not going green.
Of short pitting and jumping a couple of positions. Did you plan that out, or were the tires just too far gone that you felt like you had to get some new ones?
No, that was definitely planned. I was doing some math when they told us the length of the stages, so I was just definitely planned.
All right, and do you think you're gonna try something like that here, or what's the game plan going ahead?
Well, the tires near the end of that stage, after I made contact with the wall, it started to get really loose on me. So I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit. It'll still be similar, but I'm definitely gonna change it up, try and save some more tire for the end of the stage.
All righty, well, thank you, Bud, and good luck during this stage, and we'll see you after the end of the race.
Sounds good. See you guys.
All right. Thank you, Brian Johnson and Soda Can Johnson there. I almost called you by your real name. But we're getting ready to go back green here, and this should be interesting. We're going to be running to lap 80 now. So, as
a
these
little bit of a
guys...
shorter stage here because of caution laps, but
yeah,
it'll be interesting as we come to the
base,
green flag here.
Base car's in.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
boogity. We're gonna...
Spins the tires a little bit, but he got a good launch though still, man.
Yeah, and the
Some
48
wheel spin,
did
sure.
too.
Yeah, Charlton definitely had a lot of wheel spin there as Shane looks to take the lead using that outside line that he loves so much through that first stage before that mistake, and he powers to the lead. As Brandon's going to have a little trouble with Bobby Hamilton Jr. here on the outside in the 25.
Yes, as they go down into turn 3 and 4, we'll see Bobby can make that thing stick coming out. Oh, wait, no, we got Brandon going on the inside of the 20. Going to take it down there into turn 1.
Yeah, Brandon really got a great run right there to 3 and 4, and he really close to touching each other, man. Whew, that was almost a disaster, but Bobby Hamilton Jr., I noticed there right here in third, he's got a little bit of damage. I think he fixed a little bit on pit road as he gets a good run to the outside of Brandon here as he looks to take that position from Brandon as Brandon was looking to take first. So it's easy to give up time. It's wow, through the center of the corner right there, man. They run up on Shane. Bobby Hamilton Jr., great pass for second place right there.
Yeah, and we got the 57 all over, and you got the you got the
Got the 88 of Channing here. Taking, it looks like they're going to take third place, maybe away from the 42s. We ain't seen Shannon up here, our winner from Darlington, as he gets loose and loses his time.
Wow.
So 42 can breathe for another lap and say, whoa, got through that one. But Shane Wood really is, he's out here showing these guys. He's the only guy running that line, too, that line 3 and 4. He's making it work, so he's definitely got something figured out right now.
I'll go back here to Nick and see. Nick's just, his strategy, he's running that really, really high line. I think that's just helping his tires. As we've seen in the first run, his car seemed very, very stable for him on a longer run. 25 laps into the run, and his car was still looking pretty decent. It slowed down, but it looked decent for him.
Yeah, Nick really held on to the tires there. See, this will be interesting to see if they can possibly maybe go the distance if they were saving fuel maybe on the pace laps. I don't know if they can make it 35 laps, but we'll see. I don't know if anybody wants to go that far on tires, but I feel like you would have a really good advantage because the person's going to have such a short time to run you back down with new tires. As we hear, I was saying that, have a battle for second place as the 42 looks like he's going to take from Bobby Hamilton Jr. gets sideways and he holds it. Looks like he's going to lose it on pit road. Oh, through the grass, Bobby Hamilton Jr. is spinning. Will we see a caution?
I don't think we will. I would go
Yellow,
into...
yellow.
We have a caution.
And
There
there
it
is a
is.
caution. So, wow, we'll go back here and watch this replay and see what we can get up a close view of his car if we can. And see, coming down the backstretch here.
Oh, he got a little, as he was loose already, it looks like...
Oh, the 57
yeah,
tapped
the
into
57
him.
tapped him a little bit and sent him a little more around.
Yeah, it looked like he just overdrove it going in, and that caused him to get loose and slow down. And as he was sliding down, 57 just gave him enough of a tap to where he couldn't hold on to her no any longer.
Yeah, so
That's definitely what it looked like.
unfortunately.
Good job of keeping it out of the wall, though.
Yeah. Kept minimal damage. He has a little bit of bumper damage, but that's not going to affect him too bad. Nothing. Spoiler's got a little bend in it, but nothing too big. So definitely get him to go down pit road. I think he still has a fast fix. I haven't seen his car get fully repaired from this first damage, so be interested to see if he takes a fast fix here or he waits till the end of the stage. I'd probably wait till the end of the stage. As I see everybody coming down pit road, and I believe we'll be able to make it. Still, these guys will be able to make it, so we'll see a long run here. We'll see about a 25 lap to 30 lap run here this time. So should be pretty interesting to see who's going to be the driver on the longer run to keep the tires under him. Shane Wood looked pretty good right there and pretty smooth. So.
Well, we're going to watch the race off the pit road. We're going to see how this all plays out for everybody as we got the pit stops and the time on pit lane. So, oh, we got the 20 already pulling out. Let's see how he does. He has a pit stop of a 13.9. Brandon had a 16.4. Channing had a 14 flat. Kyle had a 14.6. Justin had a 15.7, Nick had a 14.8, Bobby had a 15.3, and the 48 for some reason had a 33.5. So I'm not sure what happened to the 48.
They've been getting damage.
No, it looks like it seemed like he did. From what I'm looking, he had a little bit of rear end damage. He did. So. Yeah, he got that rear end worked on there. So yeah, he had a good bit of damage worked on there for his car, so that should help Channing out, or Charlton. Sorry about that mistake there. The for injured cars. 4888, getting mixed up. Yeah, but Charlton there, Sanders, will get that repaired and come back out here and see what he can do for this stage. And got Kyle in the 57 back up here in third place. He's saying, "Hey guys, I'm back."
That, and I don't think that they're going to, they're going to lap 80, so now we don't have to worry about them trying to make a pit stop or anything like that. They can run these tires straight to the next stage.
Definitely. Anybody makes pit stop now, you're going to put yourself a lap down, so they better get ready for a longer run here to see how that works out for them, because you definitely don't want to hurt the tires, as it'll be the longest run of the night. As I think Bobby Elton Jr. did get his fast fix. He did take his fast fix, so he has a clean car. No more mistakes from him tonight, and maybe he'll be able to drive back up through here. And we'll see, though. Pace car's about to pull off the track.
All right, well, we're getting ready to go back green on lap 53, or actually lap 54. So we'll wait for this pace car to duck in. Pace car ducks in, and we're going to get ready to go green.
Green's out.
And green's out, boogity, 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 and off we go down to turn one. This is going to be fresh tires. These guys are going to feel like heroes.
This is going to be the only lap you probably feel like a hero, so you better use them while you got them, I guess.
Yes, I just wanted to bring up the weather real quick, too, and see if track temperatures now, well, track temperature dropped a little bit, I believe, right? It's 117 degrees now, so it dropped 2 degrees, but I don't think that makes much of a difference.
It's still pretty hot, but as you're bringing the weather, Kyle on the 3, he got pretty loose and lost 3 positions there.
Yeah, the 88 smacked the wall coming out.
got a piece of the wall coming out of 4 there, so as Bobby Hamilton Jr. is looking to move his way back up here, and really loose right in front of Justin there, pulls up in front of him into that 4th place position.
Wow, I just had a good view of the 20. His back end's almost hitting that wall, Zach. I mean, he is riding it, just coming out.
A piece of paper there.
Yeah, I mean, it's close coming out of 1 and 2. I thought he was actually going to hit the wall, but...
He's got some pressure right now with Brandon. I think Brandon knows that they're either going to pit this time, so he wants to get ahead of that 20, as we have a really good battle back here for 3rd. As Bobby Hamilton Jr. looks on the outside of Channing going on the 3.
I think I would run the high line. Is probably safe bet around this track right now with this kind of temperatures, because we know how the low line can get sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the biggest thing will be down to driver preference. If I was here, I would maybe be running probably high in 1 and 2 and low in 3 and 4. So I'd change it up. But as I see, Shane's really been really a middle of the track driver all night. He's drove right in that middle lane and he's made it work. So be interested to see what Brandon can do, if he can get under him or get to maybe even to his outside against the fence. But he's definitely got his most pressure right here of the whole race. Brandon's really pushing the car, I think, more than he has the whole rest of the race, and we'll see as he's looking to the inside off of 2.
Yeah, I did hear on my way back up to the booth under that stage caution that the winner of the stage does get 1 championship point.
Oh, wow.
So they are going to want to win this stage.
Definitely, as Brandon looks, man, great run 3 and 4 as that bottom's really looking good right now. He's using it very well. He's going to duck back in. He's going to say, you know what? I'm here. When you have a driver in your mirror like that, it really makes a big difference. As Shane gets loose, this is going to give Brandon a good chance going off into 3. If he can, he's got a little loose though too, so he loses a little momentum. But man, he's there. He's going to dive it off into 3. I've been make this middle of work again like he's been doing.
Well, I'm going to wait to see when they come across the start-finish line here, Zach. But I've been watching these couple laps as you guys were talking, about the race and everything. And, yeah, now that time Shane ran the fastest lap of his last lap of 31.8 to Brandon's 31.9. But I've been watching the past 4 laps or so, and they're fluctuating. 1 minute, one guy will run a fast lap, the next guy that runs fast lap. So it's not consistent. It's back and forth, and you can see that playing out on the track.
For sure, it's who's making the least amount of mistakes right now is really who's going to have the faster lap, in my opinion. These guys are pretty even. So see, man, Brandon's getting it right there. That
time they both ran a 31.9. So, but last lap, Brandon was faster, but the 2 laps before that, Shane was faster. So,
These guys are trading the fastest laps back and forth.
Oh, and we definitely got Brandon's definitely going to get a run coming out of 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get that thing to stick or no. He just don't got enough of momentum to get that pass done. So let's see if he can carry it through 1 and 2.
He's trying to roll the top side right now a little bit higher than Shane, which he's making it work semi. So let's see if he can complete a pass here. He tried the bottom. He said, you know what, I'm going to go to the top. I think he got a little too high right there. I don't know about that one, but yeah, he's going to lose a little bit of time unless he can get a great launch right here. Good run, but nothing. He definitely lost time for sure that lap.
Yeah, it's definitely all about how fast you can get back on the throttle, without getting that back end to start kicking out. So I know definitely you with your driving style. This is your kind of track, your kind of weather.
Yeah, this would be a track I'd be licking my chops to be out here in, because just I can't deal with mile and a half when you can't turn. If it turns, I'll be all right. I can deal with the sliding part. But as we're watching these guys battle up here, Bobby Hamilton Jr. is running pretty similar lap times, so we're looking at these two, running, pretty similar here. Bobby Hamilton Jr., he's he's a little bit farther back there, but he's definitely showing that, you know, he's got the pace to keep up with these guys. He's just had to work his way back to this point, and we seen what he did at Watkins Glen last week. So, man, anything can happen yet. We still got this stage to play out, and as Brandon and Shane are giving us a great battle here for the lead, as it seems like Shane's starting to pull out the gap just a little bit here. He's been a little bit more consistent the last few laps. So be very interesting to see how this plays out here at the end of the stage, as Brandon really sideways holds onto a great car control, man.
Yes, well, I'm watching, as you guys are talking, I'm kind of into watching the laps times, and I'm just paying really, really close attention to these lap times, and we'll see this time by. Shane ran a 32.6, Brandon ran a 32.7, Bobby ran a 32.8. Oh, hi James, sorry. And then 88 ran a 32. There's another 32. So they're all in the 32s.
Definitely. Fastest car actually on the track last time by was Kyle Freeman, the 57 at a 32.55. So that 57 said he was going to save some tires here this time. And we got some guys pitting, Shannon. And looks like Nick. Yeah, Shannon and Nick are going to come down pit road. Interesting strats here. As we'll only be coming down to 14 to go here in this stage. Maybe they can make it all the way there on fuel. I may be mistaken. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I was riding along right here with the 57, and I'm trying to see what he said he's going to do different from his first run to this run, because I believe he said he was going to change some stuff up.
Sorry to interrupt you there. The 42 coming out of Ford just really plowed the wall. He's on the apron. He's going to give up a lot of time here. I think he's just going to try to make it to maybe the end of the stage here with this damage. Man, he really hit it hard. That's Charlton Sanders. Oh, man. These guys, this is the longest most of these guys have been on tires. So,
Yellow flag is out.
They're going to, we have a caution flag.
We have a caution. And let's see where that's coming from. I don't even know where it's coming from.
Nobody's.
It is an admin caution, so it might have been because of the 42.
Yeah.
10-4, okay. All right. Well, with that being said, real quick, as everybody's under caution, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's viewing in here tonight at FreekyFast Broadcasting with my co-announcers, Soda Can Johnson and Zach Hall. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like button, share button, all social media platforms. We'd be more than willing to answer any of your questions if you'd like to chat with us here while we're talking about an awesome race here at Elite Auto Racing League. Runs Sunday night, Cup cars and Grand National cars, or K&N cars, right? Yeah, K&N cars. So
definitely.
With that said, everybody's coming down pit road, so let's watch pit road as they come down, and let's see. I'm sure that definitely hurt Brandon, unfortunately.
Yeah, really. What I'm seeing, I can't tell if Nick. It looks like Channing's going to get the wave around, or the lucky dog. Yeah, as Nick's going to have to take a wave around because they are pitting as that caution came out.
Yep, I see that. Yep, that puts Nick. So
they'll be on the tail lead lap, but they'll be on similar tires here to the end of this stage. So shouldn't be too bad for him.
Yeah, he's only one lap difference on tires. So
definitely, yeah. So and he was just coming. He just rolled around the track. Really, that's it. So they'll definitely take a wave around here. Stay out and take a wave around, but it should be all good on tires here. We'll have about a 7-8 lap shootout here to the finish of stage 1 or stage 2. My bad.
That's going to be interesting. Well, to bring up here the top 5 after 70 laps of 134, you can see we have in first place, we have Woods. Hamilton's running second. Frames is running third. Sanders is running fourth. And Napster?
Justin Napier.
Napier. Sorry, I butcher your name so bad.
No, you're fine.
Oh my God,
That's
how
what
do I?
That's what I'm here for. Even though I do butcher names too, Robert. Like Brandon's last name.
Don't ask me to say that. I can't say it.
Barker.
That's what I thought, but
That's not it.
It's still, no, that's it.
Oh,
But I'm pretty sure that's it. But I just don't want to mess up. I
Gotta let it roll off the top.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
what?
Brian, you're good at it.
Okay, what's his last name there, Soda Can Johnson?
Puffenbarger.
Puffenbarger.
Yeah, Puffenbarger.
I
Brandon
will.
Puffenbarger.
I will not remember that. I'll look at it and go. "Bleh."
I think Brian found his new job.
Yeah, name calling.
Pronouncer
Yeah.
and rundown.
Oh my God, the poor guy. He's gonna ask for a raise.
He's gonna really want some Dippin' Dots.
See if we can talk to Nick Hurd here.
All right, yeah, bring Nick Hurd down here.
Hey Nick, it's Brian in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
All right. Well, we saw you pit before that caution. Was that part of the strategy, or you just struggling on tires?
No, I was all right. I just figured a lot of guys were coming down pit road, so I was like, all right, I'll do what everybody else does, because as we saw last stage, that didn't pan out very well for me. So, yeah, I just decided, well, the 88's at least coming down. I'll pit with him, and then we come off a pit road and his caution. So, yeah, just so far so good. My thing is, I'm just taking it real easy. I'm not really pushing the issue right now.
And it's just wait until the end to start giving her all you got.
Yep, that's kind of the plan. I'm just kind of riding, just want to stay on the lead lap and all that. Fixing to get the wave around here, but yeah, definitely just trying to bide my time.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane at the end.
Yes, sir. Have fun.
All right, thank you, Soda Can Johnson. Hey, give you a hint there, Brian. Maybe when you pull people down, you need to start saying Soda Can Johnson here in the booth.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, well,
Yeah.
start putting that nickname in there.
I already got it in there.
It looks like Kyle don't mean to butt in, but Kyle's got him a clean car now too. So we got some clean race cars out here to end up stage 2, because we're gonna have 8 to go coming to the green.
All right, pace
Green
car
out,
ducks
green flag,
in,
green flag.
green's out, boogity, boogity, boogity. Off we go again.
Yeah, Shane, he really got through the gears well there, and got him a good lead to maybe close out this stage here and get him a stage win.
Well, we'll wait till we get around here, Brian and Zach, but we will hop in with Shane in the cockpit, and we're going to give these viewers a ride around here and see how he's handling, through the wheel and everything. So
Definitely, it's a handful.
all right, well, we're riding around here with Shane. We're going to watch him go down in here to turn 1. We'll watch his wheel, see how it's rolling. You can see the rubber starting to track up there in the middle lane. Well, look how he just, woo, that thing's slipping out on him already. But he didn't even let off the gas. He just kept that thing floored.
Caution.
We have a caution?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlton is, he's going to be using his fast fix here if he hasn't already.
Yeah, it looks like he lost it going off into 1. Just got really loose right after the middle of the corner and tried to correct it back right. And when it gripped up, them front tires grip up sometimes, and it'll hook you right back into that wall. And Justin Napier and the 56 really nowhere to go for him. Tough deal, because I think he took a fast fix already, because I think I seen damage on that car earlier. I'm not sure. We'll see. But if not, his day may be done. He's missing a whole front clip. So, well, oh, never mind. It's there now. I raced him with his funny replay things. He didn't have a front in there for a sec, but now it's back.
Well, we were just riding on the replay there with the 48, so we seen how he got around. That thing, just like you guys said, it just slipped right out from him.
Definitely.
Just lost complete
Will
traction.
somebody stay out here? That's the thing. Will somebody stay out to try to get the stage win?
Oh!
Kyle's, and the 42, and the 17, and the 88.
Wow.
Smart move by them guys to stay out here.
Oh.
As we'll have, it looks like one lap most likely going to the green.
Do you think that's a smart move?
I think it's a smart move because there's going to be another caution right here in about a lap.
Yeah, but my question then is the heat cycle with the tires. I know it's just one lap and it doesn't sound like a lot, but I know with these tire models, I don't know if the car's going to be really nice.
I mean, it's not going to be like brand new tires, but really these guys are folks. I think Kyle and Brandon are looking to say, man, I can get us down to the stage winner. I can get a championship point, and then come back down and get 4 more fresh tires, maybe even, because it looks like the only cars we had pit were Shane, Bobby, and Charlton, which Charlton and Justin have damage. So yeah, it looks like Justin got pretty much most of his damage fixed up, so he's good to go. But Charlton's sitting there getting some damage repaired. But Shane and Bobby got 4 fresh ones. I think it's out of their reach to get back to the lead before this thing. So if I was them, I would look to maybe stay out on this next caution that they're about to have and just not push the car hard here. Don't push the issue.
Yeah, I would not pit at the end of the stage here.
Yeah, that's a definite strategy I would think you want to do, but as Brandon has some pretty good right side damage, but Kyle's looking to we'll be coming to it'll be 3 to go, so we'll have 3 laps before the stage ends. So those tires they're gonna pit. They're gonna come down for 4 tires, Brian. I take that back. 3 laps around here.
Think so?
Unless they're rolling around like this, unless they just decide to not push it. But I think in 3 laps you might be able to make a move to the lead, possibly here with these tires. Maybe. I mean, they only went, they go 2 laps, 3 laps on tires there before. It was very short. I know that, so it's not gonna be a big difference. But new tires here this is a track that fall off definitely happens. So. We'll see. It'll be very interesting here. I think Kyle still may pull on the stage victory here, but I think the 20 and the 25 might have something to say about that also. So
I think the key might be here on the restart. They might have a little bit less wheel speed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they can get the wheels to the grip up, I think Kyle will be all right. But if he spins it real bad, he may have an issue. As we're about to come to the green flag here with 3 to go on the stage.
All right, well, pace cars ducks in. We're going to wait for the green flag and see how the 57 green's out. And the 42 just, whoa, and the 88 just, wow.
Lots of wheel spin on the restart as the 20 moves in the 3rd, but 57 did exactly what he needed to. Got a great jump. I will see if that 20 can hunt him down with those 4 fresh tires, or this 42 can maybe hunt him down. As the 20, I think, is about to get a pretty good run here on the 42 as he goes into 3. Coming to 2 to go here in this stage. We'll see if Kyle can hold on to it. It's a slick racetrack. It's easy to make mistakes. So,
whoa,
he did what he needed to that first lap. He did exactly what he needed. So, see if he can continue this.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kyle is just playing it really, really smart tonight.
Definitely, Kyle's definitely made good decisions tonight and put himself in good situations to prosper. And we may be talking to him here in a few laps because I think he's going to bring the stage on victory as we come to the white flag of this stage. One lap to go.
Yeah, I don't. Well, we'll see here. I don't think he's running 31.3 to Shane's 31.3. So if he can just do it for one more lap, he should be good to go.
I don't see Shane catching him unless we have a big mistake here, which Shane got a great run out too, but it's just not going to be enough time, I believe, unless we have a mistake here. It's probably Hamilton Jr. also on the 4 tires is looking to maybe get in the 3rd here on 42, coming out of 4, but I don't think he'll have enough time. So we come to the end of the stage here. Kyle Frame is going to take it in the 57. What a first day for him.
Yellow flag is out.
Yeah, wow. And there's your stage winner.
Drive.
Yeah, he's playing the cards just right tonight. So
yeah, he must got Jack announcer Paul Wolf in his pit box. We might have to ask him about that, Brian.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Kyle Frame for getting a stage win for his first race here at Elite Auto Racing League. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, that's a great showing for him.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's showing that he can be strong and saying that.
Well, we also give a shout out to Shane Wood. He's also a new guy. It's 1-2 for the new guys. So they're showing that, hey, we're here to play now. You're going to have to maybe step your games up, guys, because we got some pace. Be very interesting to see. The Brandon and Bobby, or Shane and Bobby, I know they pitted already, but they're gonna have to come back down for 4. Because we don't have another stage here. I think it's just gonna hurt you in the long run if you don't pit now.
Yeah, they already got their track position. That I think
they got it back. Yeah,
that's what they were gonna be looking to do by not pitting, but they already got it back. So hey, slap 4 more tires on her.
Right. It'll be interesting to see if Brandon takes his fast repair. I don't know if he's used his fast fix yet, but pretty much everybody's clean, except for Brandon and the 42 of Charlton. See if Charlton has a fast fix too here. Maybe if at the end of the stage, it's be a good time to use it. So. And 57's made all the right decisions. They see if he can make the right decisions here to end this race too. So as we'll have, we'll have about a 50 lap race to the end here. So I think we're gonna be able to one-stop it. About 25 laps. So it'll be interesting to see what strategy these guys play. As Kyle comes out of pit road first, it looks like. Yeah, he's gonna retain the lead. That 57 over the 20. And the 88 will make it up 3 spots, it looks like. And I believe his car is clean for the first time in a while. So he must have took a fast fix here a few laps ago or something. And Brandon's looking clean. So Charlton's looking clean. We got clean race cars, guys. This is a brand new race. So coming to the end of stage 2, it's a brand new race here.
Well, real quick here, Zach, didn't mean to jump in here, but Bobby wants to know, not Bobby Hamilton, our Bobby, wants to know what's the car to watch for tonight.
Well, our points leader is Bobby Hamilton Jr. in that 25. I don't think he hasn't led a lap tonight, unfortunately. It looks like he'll be 5th place right now too when we cycle back around for these pits. He ain't led a lap tonight, but he's shown some good pace. He had one mistake, really big mistake, but that 20 car, in pure pace, the 20 car I feel like is the car to watch. The 42 is pretty close, but that 57 he's making all the right decisions. He's fast. He's definitely the man to watch with how the strategy is going to play out here. I think the 57 might throw these guys for another loop maybe. So we'll see if some guys maybe do a 2-stop, some guys do a 1-stop. I think a 1-stop will be the winning strategy, but we'll find out here.
Well, not only that, real quick, to watch, like you were talking about the 57, he also put down the fastest lap on lap 79 on old tires of 31.311.
Wow. That's a great job of him.
Wow is right. I mean, he cycles and then he still turns around. He said, I ain't going to lose this stage.
Right. Yeah, what a wheel man.
Wow. Yeah, I just happened to look up the stats and I was like, holy mackerel. He wasn't messing around that lap. But we're getting ready to go back green here. Wait for the pace car ducks in. Get ready to go green. Kyle's going to lead them down to the green flag. Green's out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And the 20 gets a great jump this time over the 57.
The 20 is really rolling into that starting zone well. We're going to go side by side through 1, but it's going to be hard to get by that 20 on the outside line right there. 57 closes in there. 42 sideways. Oh, the 88 into the wall hard. Oh, we're going to have a caution there. Oh, looks like Nick and Justin got a little bit of that damage, but Channing definitely catching the wall hard coming down. It seemed like a chain reaction. Bobby Hamilton Jr. got a little bit loose. Channing was getting loose. He saw Bobby Hamilton coming. He corrected to thinking Bobby might have come across him there, and when he corrected that car, it snapped loose and he shot it back right into the wall and collected the 17 to 56. 17 has minor damage. It was a hard hit, but minor damage compared to the 88 to 56's damage, unfortunately. As Charlton looks like he came through really clean on the bottom. So
I just
He made up a
watched
few
the
positions.
replay, and it looked like the 25 got a little bit loose, and so did the 88, and they just happened to touch each other.
On my screen they didn't touch, but it looks like he just like corrected. It looks like he saw the 25 get loose for me, and he kind of was thinking that the 25 might have come across there. As we got everybody coming down pit road,
Tires
except for our 2 leaders. Yeah,
tires.
I think that's a good decision for sure. As these 2 leaders are sitting duck right now, unfortunately, but that's what it is when you're a leader. So we'll have everybody from second on back come to pit road and give 4 fresh ones and re-rack them.
Re-rack them, all right.
As we saw before that stage, new tires, a couple lap old tires, that doesn't seem to phase the 57. So I think he'll be all right here.
Definitely. He raced fast lap after that wood start, so maybe he likes it like that. So get that 1 lap in and get the heat cycle in there. But it looks like Charlton's going to come out ahead of their pit road. Is Brandon still sitting there? Bobby Hilton Jr. is going to come off behind Charlton with, I believe that was Nick right there. No, Nick's coming out now, so very interesting scenes here. And Channing, his car, did he just use his fast fix? He definitely uses fast fix. Because if his crew fixed that thing that good, they need a new paycheck.
Well, that's going to be my next question.
Yeah, fast fix, yeah. Definitely. So I thought he used the one before, so that's good for him there. He's going to keep his clean race car. He had that unfortunate spin, but looks like Charlton, he's been mired back most of this race out of the top 5, but he's going to be up in 3rd here on this restart on fresh tires. So his best positioning of the night, we'll have Bobby Hamilton Jr. also in 4th on fresh tires. So these 2 guys on the front row, we'll see if these new tires can make a difference against them. So it'll be very interesting because we come into about, what would be, oh man, gosh, math.
Well, while you're doing the math real quick, the answer there, Bobby, on chat, they run Cup every other week, and they run the K&N cars. So we happen to be in the Cups tonight here in Chicago. So.
Yeah, and then they ruin the pattern next week by doing it up again next week.
Yeah,
Texas.
Next week we're at Texas in the Cup.
Changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll have 2 weeks of Cup cars here in a row at the Mile and a Half, but we'll be back to the K&N cars here soon. Actually, I'll get a look, see where they're going. Yeah, that's right, Bristol. So they actually only have 2 races left in that series. They have Bristol and 5 flags, so that'll be a very interesting finale of 5 flags.
Yes, that's going to be a fun track. But pace car's in. We're going to get ready to go green. Green's out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Down they go. Turn 1.
Great restart.
Yeah, Shane has had great restarts all night. He's by far been the best car in the restarts. Charlton looks to put the pressure maybe here on Kyle as he's up to 3rd and down. He's like, wow, I can see the lead. Oh, as he gets a little bit loose, he's going to have a run. Well, he looked a little bit through. No, he doesn't, but man, this will be interesting. Oh, is the 57 got it. The 20 really slows up the middle there. Man, the 57 got a huge run there, but the 48.
Whoa. To answer your question there, Bobby, all you can do is put an application in or get a hold of Nick or Bobby and see if they would accept you into the league, man. But with that being said, go ahead, Zach. You were saying something before I interrupted you?
Oh, no, I was just saying, as you can see here, to 3, 4 to 20, really slows up the middle. I don't know if he messed up last time. Yeah, it seems like he just messed up last time. But I just noticed that is Bobby Hamilton Jr. looks to take 3rd place on the outside, and he does from Charlton. So Bobby Hamilton Jr. moves up into 3rd on them fresh 4 tires. See, like I said earlier, he has the pace. He was running the similar lap times to that 42 and that 20 as that 57 says, I'm here. I won a stage, now I want to win this race. So, but Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the 4 tires, see what he can do as the 57 is going to look to the inside of the 20.
Well, the 88's coming right. Whoa, we got a battle back here for the 88.
Great run.
I was back here watching I was watching some. Oh!
57.
Cutting it close.
Yeah.
57 took the lead, but that was closer than one for sure. Man, what a battle. As the 20's going to have a look. Oh, and he gets again. Ooh.
Oh, well, I got the gearbox going on here on the 57, and I just happened to click on it as he was just coming in. He ran right into him.
Wow.
Don't like that on the stream. Wow.
Definitely. No damage for him. That's good. Brandon in the 42 is going to make a pass too, by the way, for fourth here. But man, at 57 sideways, both of them at 20. They're driving the wheels off these things right now. They said we don't need new tires. We're all right on our old tires. So we'll see if this racing though will hurt their long run speed. You can always get distracted racing somebody and hurt your car. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out as across the line for lap 93 right there. So. That's next time, Bobby will be 40 to go.
Yeah, Bobby Hamilton Jr. sitting there in third. I think slowly creeping up, so he's just sitting there waiting for those top two guys to burn off their tires, and he's smooth sail right by him.
If Bobby Hamilton Jr. can pull this one off again this time, I'm gonna call him the closer because he seems to be very good in the closing stages of these races. I've noticed. So. The 57 a little loose to the tribal, but man, he's running some laps right now. The 57 is, he's on it. So
yeah, well, but the question is that going to hurt him in the long run, wearing these tires out like that?
Which I think we'll see pit stops here in about 10, 15 laps. So with the 50% fuel load, there's not much saving you really can do. I mean, you can save, yeah, it's going to help you in those, last 10 laps of the run, but right now these guys are in full push. I feel like they're trying to run the best lap times they can. And 57 is making that bottom work, and he's doing a great job as he's getting really loose out too. But he's holding on to it. That's 20 really loose down the back straightaway too, man. These guys have a handful. As Bobby Hamilton Jr., like you said, Brian, he's creeping slowly into the picture. To that 20, but that 57 is getting to 3 and 4 so well.
Yeah, I think what we're going to start seeing here, I've noticed the track in the turns has gotten quite dark, so the track might be going under a change here, so they'll have to adjust to that.
Definitely, we definitely can see the track going a big change as. Look, Nick went through the grass there for a little bit on the front straight, but he held on to it there pretty nicely.
We got one heck of a battle with the 88 and the 48. These guys have been battling for about 2 laps now.
They really have been. They've been side by side. That's why it must be why I've been getting them mixed up all night. Oh, wow. Really close there in one there as Channing's a little ahead, but Charlton's got the run.
Yeah, he backed off the gas a little bit, but now he's got the run coming down the backstretch. You go into turn 3 and 4 and see if he can make it stick.
On each other.
Oh, can he make it stick?
All I know right now, watching lap times wise, the 42 and that 25, I think their new tires are coming into play now because last few laps they've been quicker than these two leaders.
Yeah, I know from personal experience when I've stayed out after running a lap or two, it takes about 10 to 12 laps before those new tires start having an advantage.
Definitely, that's where you'll really see, whoa, 57 really loose as we'll come to complete the 99th lap as the 20. Whoa.
Holy cow. He ran the Kyle Larson line.
I thought his throttle stuck there for a sec. Woo.
Yeah,
he got a great run. I think we're about to see some people move up to the wall.
He's running. He's way up the track.
I don't know if that was meant, but that one scared me from my seat. See if he does it this time. It'll be very interesting to see how hard he drives after that last time. Now he goes back down to the middle line there. Man, I think the outside line's got something, Brian. he had to run down that straight.
Yeah, if I were him, I would keep
I would test
experimenting
it
with that.
Yeah, exactly. I would these early stages is really when you want to experiment, but this is third stage, so experimentation has got to be limited as he tries something else. Or he's trying to do a diamond right there at the corner, but see if he starts experimenting behind this 57. Man, he drives this so much deeper than the 57 in the 1. But the 57 is doing a great job of keeping his exits nice and good. That's what you got to do, though. He's keeping his exit speed up, and that's how you don't get past.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's all right.
I had a thing pop up last night on me when I was streaming something with Adobe. So
okay.
I have to look at it and see what it was, but it flickered there. So I apologize to everybody else watching. I got it off the screen, but for some reason at 10:15 it wants to pop up, and I don't know why it does that. But
it was 57 really loose coming out. Oh, got a car, a little back straightaway dart across, but it looks like Brandon's starting to put the pressure on Bobby here for third. I don't know if Bobby's starting to fade a little bit with his tires, but I think Brandon's been a little bit quicker here the last few laps, so we'll see if he can get by him as the 57 flirted with the wall on entry.
I'm riding in the side of the cockpit because Bobby said he needs some car sounds. Oh, and we're riding with the 42 as he loses it.
Oh, that's going to be a caution.
I'm mowing some grass.
Looks like he saved it.
Oh, there's a caution right there.
Oh man. Well, we don't have to go back and watch the replay on that because we were live on that one.
And this throws a monkey wrench in everybody's plan.
Yeah. Now, Brian, do you throw the tires on and go out there and run as fast as you can qualifying laps and half this, or do you save fuel and possibly make it?
I would pit here and try to go all the way.
I completely agree with you, man.
Because you'll be going to green on lap 108.
Whoa! Bobby Hamilton Jr. loses it. Oh, man.
Did he hit the 20?
He did not. He missed them. The 20... that right there is interesting. 20 did a great job of slowing down to not run right into the side of Bobby Hamilton Jr. there as Bobby Hamilton locked it up right in front of him. Man, then the 20 is he's a little scared right there probably. That woke him up, if anything.
Yeah, Bobby Hamilton's just keeping him on his toes.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you awake?
Well, I would be saying that don't wake me up that way.
Definitely.
Drive by and throw a soda can at me. I'd be better off that way. Oh, wait, don't do that. Soda can Johnson would get upset we're wasting soda.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw a bottle of water.
20 cars going to have the lead. 20 car exits pit road with the lead here. Wow.
It jumped him on pit road.
Looks like the 48 and the 88 will come out third and second, too. They were having a great battle. And Bobby Hamilton Jr. coming out fifth with Brandon Puffenbarger coming out in sixth place here with the 56 in seventh and Nick Hurd in eighth. 56 got a pretty beat up front end. Looks like the rest of these guys, I don't think Brandon didn't get any damage from that spin. He kept it in the grass and saved it, so that was a great job by him not getting any damage. So he still's got a shot here. As like you said, Brian, I think they'll be able to make it. It's gonna be interesting.
Close,
I think we got a fuel mileage race if we got a green flag run here. So, as I'm listening to Shane, if you're right along with Shane, he's cut the car off. It does not sound like Kyle has cut his car off either. He's not been using his ignition. Charlton's saving.
Yeah, they're cutting. They're cutting the engine sound off.
Yeah, Shane's saving a lot. Shane's going to try to make this today in here.
Yeah, I think he can do it too. He's proved that he's good on old tires. So
exactly, yeah. I think that's his best bet for sure. I think if you pit, you're just taking a chance of someone staying out and making it. So
exactly, like you're gonna be quite a bit faster than him, but I don't think you'll have enough time to catch
not
him.
enough. Yep. Not enough time to catch him. That's for sure. So coming to the restart here, this will be very interesting. As I know, the 48 was saving some fuel too. So see if the 48 maybe can make it. Maybe we'll see who can make it. That's really the big difference. We don't know how far these drivers can go. We'll see if they can do it. They must be close though.
Well, pace car's in. Get ready to go back green here. And green's out. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Down to turn 1 we go.
Some good restarts by everybody there.
Yeah, I think everybody learned now their lesson.
They've had enough restarts now that they figured out really how to get that restart to work. So,
well, we're going to see what the 42, because he started 8th, so we'll see if the 42 can move his way back up there to battle.
The thing that's going to be hurting him there is with the fuel, because you know he knows he's quick enough to be up there, so he's got to push it to get up there, and that's going to use a lot of fuel.
Definitely. As we have the points leaders of Chan and Baloo in the second place points man, and our first place points man, Bobby Jones Jr. about to do maybe a battle here. So this could be our championship battle here, guys, for this Cup Series, and they're neck and neck. So no wonder they're so close in points. So.
And you never know which position will win you the championship. It doesn't always end up at the last race. Sometimes some things that happen before the last race is the decision makers.
Yeah, I mean, as we've seen in real life NASCAR playoffs, you know, the Roval, we have a 3-way tie if there. Every point, every stage point, every little point matters in this deal, and 1 point can be the thing being second or being first. So 1 point can decide anything in racing, and that's why you always gotta keep that in your mind and look at the big picture.
Well, I was just looking here. We have on lap 109, Bobby Hamilton put down a 31.2 for the fastest lap of the night now.
Wow.
All right. While you guys were talking, I was adjusting sounds, so. That's
man, the Shane is. I think he got the memo. He wants to get maybe he wants to get a gap here, Brian. You think he wants to get a gap maybe and stay some fuel in, or they may be good to go. I don't know. We'll find out that. But
yeah, I'm thinking if I were him, had the lead, and I knew I was quicker than all the other guys, about the same speed as the 57, I think I would try to get a gap and then save a little bit.
Wow, Brandon's really, I was just looking back here at the 42, he's really far behind. Do you think he can be saving maybe some fuel here? Let's see. I'll check out his last few laps.
Well, we can ride along with him here. Hop in the car. Much better? Thank you. I was playing with the sounds. Apparently I had the sounds a little bit too low there. But let me know how Brian and Zach sound there, Bob, if you don't mind. I can adjust them a little bit. I was playing around with sounds last night and kind of forgot to put them back where they belong.
Definitely. So even our battle for the lead's actually even heating up here a little bit too. Shane's getting more pressure from that 57. That 57 ain't going nowhere. He's showing strong pace right now. Man, he's really good through 3 and 4. I think in 3 and 4, this is one of the corners you really want to be good in. That's for sure at this track. So.
We'll ride along with Kyle here to see. Well, they're both running 31.8s, so it's last time by. But it looks like the 57's got a little bit of right front damage there.
Yeah, think he got into the wall again on the entry of the one, I believe. But it don't seem to be affecting him too bad, maybe. Unless it happened recently. Let's so I can actually find out about that. Yeah, it happened about 2 laps ago.
Okay. Well, thank you, Bob. He said it's the best he heard you guys on stream so far. So we're working.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're working hard at it, getting it better.
Yeah, we're not trying to sound like we're talking through cans with a string.
Yeah, I hate sound. Sounds are so hard to adjust. Drives me nuts.
It's definitely an adjustment.
Yeah.
Wow, these guys are really driving hard right now as we have another classic battle with the 48 and 88, it looks like.
Those guys just can't get away from each other.
They cannot get away from each other. They must be teammates.
I don't think they're team. Oh, okay, 48 and 88 team. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that almost flew over my head. But yeah, these guys have just been battling for 4th and 5th place.
Yes, Charlton's going to take the 4th position from him, but I think Shannon might have something to say about it. As we've seen all night, they go back and forth. So
I don't recall remembering seeing that kind of paint scheme. That must be with the rainbows on the side of the 88 there.
That is not a real life paint scheme. That is actually someone on iRacing.
Fantasy.
Yeah, someone on iRacing actually created that fantasy paint scheme for Exalted right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Hendrick should take some notes and maybe should use it.
I mean, it's a pretty cool look. It's funny because I actually was looking at that paint scheme the other day. So, yeah.
He's pitting.
He's going to wreck.
And then that's not good.
He destroyed the front end, too.
Oh, man.
We want to see a caution. That's the biggest thing here.
Broadcast curse.
I was just ready to say, we were following him, and now we just ruined his race.
Yeah, no caution here, so looks like we're going to stay green, but he's going to come down pit road, and man, it's a lot of damage, front end damage, and I think he was trying to be a little cheeky and get in there and get his stop done so he'd have a 14-lap run to the end there, but man, unfortunate there for him there.
Meanwhile, while we were watching that, the 20 has doubled his lead on the 57.
Yeah, and the 25 is pit. Bobby Hamilton Jr. has decided to come down pit road. He doesn't think he can make it on fuel, I'm guessing.
Well, we got 14 laps to go.
Mistake by Bobby Hamilton here in his pit box. He had to back up. But
I wonder if we're distracting them this week like we were last week.
Yeah. Man, that gap did grow really fast, Brian. You're right about that. The 20, he really gapped them.
Look, we were watching the 48 and 88 for maybe, 4 or 5 laps?
Yeah, and
it's still getting bigger.
Definitely, the 20 starting to show some more pace, and we'll see if they can make it on fuel. We'll see if they're pit. I think someone makes it on fuel. If the 20 and the 57 come down pit road, I think they're throwing this win away personally, but we'll see. I think you're going to have to go all the way. You're not going to make up that time back around. You're not going to go unlap yourself and then come back around and pass people. So it'll be very interesting to see what these leaders do. I'm very intrigued.
The other thing is that if you do stay out and you do run out of gas, I mean, you can run out of gas going into 3, and I think you still have such a large lead that you can roll it.
Yeah, really, you really could, yeah. You just don't want to run out going into 1.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
I've done it before here, so I've rolled all the way down the apron and back straightaway into 3 or 4, and I think I got the pit road at like 2 mile an hour when I stopped. But sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't, so you got to take the chances. This is and the interesting thing about this track, I must say, this is another interesting thing just from experience here. In my racing around here, I've been known to be able to running my normal pace. It saves fuel because running the bottom line compared to running a higher line, there's so much less throttle time, and you're rolling the bottom, you're coasting a lot of times that you save a lot of fuel. I know compared to some of my teammates from last year's race at Chicagoland in some of my racing in our series, I'd save up to 2 laps more, and and be pushing, and they'd have to save fuel to actually make it this certain distance, because it's such a difference in throttle time around here that you can save fuel by running a different line. And that'll be interesting to see if he played into it, because the 20s definitely had the most throttle time. If I could say anybody's got the most out there, the 20s definitely had that. So he's probably not getting the best fuel mileage, but we'll see if he can keep it together, because if he hasn't pitted yet, I think he thinks he can make it. Because, oh, wow, what happened to the 57 there? Did he hit the wall? Or did he just get loose? Oh, he just got pretty loose and had to catch it down to the apron. Man, what a catch, though.
That was a good job saving that one.
Yeah, well, we're down to 10 to go here. Comment on your saving fuel. So I assume running the Highline, Zach, would save better fuel, I would assume.
No, the Highline would be worse.
Worse?
Yeah, the bottom, you roll the bottom more, less throttle time. You got to think the Highline, you're carrying more speed, so you're in the throttle more.
Right, which carries more RPMs.
And plus, it's a longer distance. You're also, it may not be that much longer, but there is still distance there. And if you can cut distance off the lap, that's less miles you have to go. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't remember which track it is, but I think they said the difference between the inside line and outside line was like 5 or 8 feet. So it was somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So it's not much longer, but when you're talking about saving fuel and saving as much as you can, those few feet.
That 5 to 8 feet will add up every lap. So sometimes you need that extra 100 foot, and if you keep doing it, you can make it. So it'll be interesting, like I said, because you got 2 different lines here. I don't know if that's going to play into our fuel mileage right now, but the 20's definitely not saving none. I can just riding on here with him. I can tell from listening. But the tires are struggling. He's running 33.4s to Bobby Hamilton, who's on new tires, running 32 flat. So
I just wonder how long they can go, because they're on 22 laps on their tires. And the first stage, Nick ran about, 26 laps?
I believe he went 27. He pitted on lap 27.
So these guys don't
they'll
pit.
be into the unknown territory.
Yeah, because we got 7 to go, so...
They're definitely going to have to... they're going to have to make it farther than anybody's made it all night. It'll be very interesting to see if these guys can even make it. Maybe some of these guys coming for a splash of fuel. I don't know. I think that's... You make up so much time on tires that if you're going to come in, you should have already came in, really. So,
yeah, I think these guys made their bed already, so...
Definitely, someone may be making them maybe on a caution. If you get a caution, late race caution area, you're definitely going to make it.
And look
who's definitely not out of the question.
Look who's moving up to 3rd place.
Charlton, definitely. Or is it Nick?
Yeah.
Nick is on the inside looking under Charlton here for 3rd.
Yeah, with 5 to go.
Yep. He's picking his spot, so he gets a little bit loose there, but he's this will be a good points night for him, because he's ahead of the 2 guys ahead of him. Bobby Hamilton Jr. is 6th. You got Channing in 7th. So very interesting right here, man.
Yeah, and he's led laps, whereas Bobby Hamilton Jr. has not.
Exactly. Yeah, true. So he's got bonus points. Man, he can definitely gain a little bit here if he can. On stage.
Wow, Nick's definitely trying. He's trying.
Yeah, I always feel bad for those. As it looks like Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the fresh tires will go by 57. As man, Shane he's really gapped out that lead. He's running great lap times right now compared to the rest of the field on older tires.
Might be great now, but they're not going to be that great when he's out of fuel.
Yeah, we'll see if he can make it here, as we're coming to look like we'll be coming here to 3 to go. So it'll be interesting. I don't hear any fuel saving going on. So I think he thinks he can make this.
Yeah, that car's getting wicked loose on him. And everybody all the way back through, let's see here, all the way back through to 5th place are on 25 laps on their tires, and then you got Bobby with 11 laps on his tires running 6th place. But he's a lap down, so.
It looks like Nick's going to get on the outside here. Charlton going into 1-2, so the battle for 3rd, heating back up. I think Nick's gonna be able to complete this past year. He's done a great job this race to put himself in the right positions. No practice.
Got it.
He was worried about it too when he first came down and talked to me and Brian. He was worried about not being able to finish this race, and he got third place right. He took it from Charlton. What a great job.
Oh, we're down to 2 to go.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we're on the final lap.
Yeah, I was
so
about to say we're white flag.
yeah, we'll go up
We're
here
on
to the
white flag,
leader.
see if he can make it. He should have plenty of fuel.
Oh, we'll
if
go
he's not saving.
right along with him here in the gyro cam, and let's see.
He's gonna bring it back around. Shane Wood's gonna take his first start and win here at Earl Racing League or Elite Auto Racing League. Man, what a great race!
He did it. He saved fuel somewhere. I just want to know how much fuel he had left.
That'll have to be a question you ask him, Robert, when you interview him. I guess that should definitely be one of them.
What? I'm interviewing him? Why me?
Well, I figure you always do first. We're gonna talk about this interview stuff, guys. I'll interview him.
Well, congratulations to Shane getting his first victory here.
Yeah, that's awesome. And also Kyle Frame in the 57 bring up second. They're his first start, so
yeah,
some new guys.
They're showing these veterans how to drive.
Yeah, and,
that but give Nick Hurd a big shout out for a top 3 podium. I mean, congratulations to him.
Yeah, good points night for him there.
Unfortunately for Bobby Hamilton, he didn't get back on the lead lap there, so we had our first and second place points finishers finish at 6th and 7th tonight, both a lap down. Not good points, not the greatest points nights for him, but it could have been worse. So they'll go on to next week here at Texas to see if they can make up for that. But I know Shane and Kyle and Nick, they got to be pretty happy about their top 3. So
yeah, good points night for but definitely for Nick. That's going to be great. So we will we're going to grab the top 3 here and run down there, and I'm assuming Soda Can Johnson's already down there in pit road. Hopefully you are. He probably took off already.
getting the gate ready.
Yeah, he's probably got his roller skates on. All right, let's see if we can find. We got. All right. Well, who wants to interview third place there?
I guess I'll do it. I'll get Nick.
All right. Well, here's your third place finish, and here's Nick Hurd. Your third place finish tonight, guys. So.
Oh, I can't pull him up, Robert. You're gonna do that.
I gotta do it. It's all right. We're rookies. There you go.
Hey, Nick. This is Zach in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got a copy. How's it going?
Going good, going good. So you bring home third tonight. Talked a little bit before the race with you, and I know you said you didn't know how it was going to go. You were going to, sit back and see how it played out, and you bring home third tonight, man, with a great drive there to take third place from Charlton there at the end. So how was your night?
Well, I mean, like I said, yeah, wanted to take it easy most of the race, but I tell you what, third place feels like a win for me. That basically boiled down to fuel strategy and just the way the caution fell that last one we had. It just worked out to where I think most guys probably were maybe half a lap to a lap to the good, but I didn't know whether I was going to pit or not until about 10 to go, and then I kind of saw and figured out, okay, yeah, I can make it. So from that point on, from about 10 to go on, I just tried to hammer it down and move up as quick as I could and try and get around that 48. And I didn't know if he was saving or what, so I just, like I said, I just wanted to get going with 10 to go. And, he didn't make it easy by any means. I almost lost it off of 4 with about 5 to go trying to pass him. And he definitely made it hard, but like I said, third place kind of feels like a win for me because I wasn't the fastest car by any means. I just was trying to bide my time. So, I mean, that really worked out. Decent points day, too, so I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. I was just about to ask you about that. So you coming home in third tonight with your points battle with Bobby Hamilton Jr. there and Channing Ballou. they're first and second in points right now, and you're third. So, and you are the only of them to lead a lap tonight. So you got the bonus point on them there also. So you gained a few points tonight. You excited to go into Texas to maybe carry some more momentum in there and keep gaining some points for these last 4 races to maybe get you a championship?
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can. Of course, with the stages, and I consider myself one of the guys that could plan races around strategy more than I can based off my speed or skill. So, yeah, it's all going to depend on how these races and stages fall and how the cautions fall. But I mean, if things line up right, I mean, it can be done. So I'm gonna do everything I can. I know those guys aren't going to let up either for the championship. So I got to be there to capitalize if anybody makes any mistakes.
Yeah, that's a definite fact. Every point matters in racing. So you did a good job in gaining some points on your competitors tonight. Anybody you want to thank for your third place finish tonight, Nick?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the drivers who show up every week. I appreciate them, and the guys that help do this every week. And to my smoking hot wife, she's in the other room, but yeah, really appreciate everybody.
Awesome, man. Awesome, Nick. You go celebrate with your teams, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right. Good interview there, Zach Hall. Thank you very much. That was your third place finish. Nick brings it home third. Heard he's excited for next week, so that's awesome. So, do we have Soda Can Johnson here in the booth?
We do. I'm here.
All right. Do you want to?
Kyle here.
Yeah, you want to interview Kyle? I'll bring him up. Give me 1 second here. After I get, there we go. All right.
Hey, Kyle, it's Soda Can Johnson in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, got you guys. What's going on?
So you bring her home second tonight. You drove the wheels off of that thing. You were a wheelman tonight. I noticed we were pretty close on fuel there. How close was it? And did you have to save any?
Yeah, I was definitely saving there for that last run. I was doing the math again as soon as we took the green on that run. I had exactly the amount of fuel that I needed, but I had to save some, otherwise I wasn't going to make it if I pushed hard. I was hoping that I was able to push Shane as hard as I could for a couple of laps, and he would run out near the end, but I wasn't able to push him hard enough. My tires started to really wear, so I had to back it down a little bit.
Wow, yeah, we knew y'all were going to be close. We didn't think you'd be quite that close. But, so how was your race overall tonight? And kind of a piggyback question on that is, did you notice the track change at all tonight? Because we noticed the rubber start building up, and we didn't really see any line changes, but I just want to get your opinion on that one.
Well, race overall went really well. I was actually able to. I joined these guys in a hosted session earlier this week and was able to get the win here at Chicago with these guys, and I was hoping to come back and repeat, but I take a second place to these guys any day. These guys are a lot of fun to race with, are really good, are talented guys. And as far as the track changing, I didn't really notice it that much. There's always multiple lines here at Chicagoland. It just depends on how you run it. I was able to make the bottom work, and I got out in front of Shane there for a little bit and was able to hold it there. And then that caution came out, and I was going to try and push him and make him burn off some fuel and then save some more, but wasn't able to.
Yeah, that's how it works out sometimes. But hey, is there anybody you want to thank out there, give a shout out to?
Yeah, definitely. These guys here at Earl, these guys are, like I said, I've only been here a couple days now. These guys are great. A lot of fun to run with. Really nice guys. Nick, and I don't know if they have any sponsors, but just everybody that puts this league together. And then my team at Airborne Motorsports, Eric Spence, and Brandon, and all the other guys that we've recently picked up. We do a lot of work. We work together and make sure we're always fast everywhere we go. So thanks to them.
Alrighty, cool. Well, Kyle, we will see you next week at Texas.
Ooh, Texas. All right, see you guys.
All right, that was our second place finisher there, Kyle, new to the league. Congratulations to him for his second place finish. Good interview there, Brian. Thank you. We appreciate it much. Or so can Brian. Better say it right, right? So I'm gonna run down here to Victory Lane. I found Shane Woods here. He's new to the league too, so congratulations to him. We'll bring him up and have an interview with him. Shane Woods, Robert in the booth. Got a copy?
I gotcha.
All right, all right. Well, hey, hi, man. New to the league, first race here, I believe, because I don't remember seeing your name in the previous races. But hey, congratulations on your win there. How was the track for you tonight? And was the track changing on the air for you at all?
Well, track was real slick. I knew it would be from practice earlier, so I think managing tires and not burning the rears off was real key.
10-4, 10-4. All right. Well, real quick, I know you were battling up there with Kyle, Brandon, and stuff like that. But towards the end of the race, you did got that yellow that came out, and then you did a pit stop. I need to know, how many more laps did you have left on your fuel? Because I heard you clutching it there for a little bit.
I ran out on the backstretch. It was one of those things that, I knew it was going to be close, but ran out on the backstretch.
Congratulations on that. Well, you saved enough fuel to bring it home. That's awesome, man. You get your first victory here at Elite Auto Racing League. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to out there for your first victory there?
I want to thank Nick and Bobby and Brandon and all those guys for welcoming me in the league. It's a great league. Quick story: I met Nick at a Daytona race, and we were hooked up and pushing each other. And after the race, he said, "Hey, how about a lead auto?" And I said, "Sure."
Well, that's the way you do it. You hook up with somebody, and that's awesome. That's great. All right. Well, I'll let you go down there and celebrate with your teammates and your pit crew and everybody else and your sponsorships, and enjoy your victory until next week. You ready for next week? I believe we're going to Texas in the Cup cars. You prepare for that one?
Yeah, Texas is a home track, just a little ways up the road. So no doubt I've spent most of my time practicing that track just here on the simulator. So it'll be fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll let you go down there and celebrate, like I said, and we will see you next week.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that was your winner there, Shane Woods. And we have, do we still have Zach Hall, the man?
I'm here.
We have to come up with a nickname for you, man. Gotta find something. But do you want to go?
Zach Hall.
Do you want to go through the final, the unofficial results real quick?
Yeah, we'll go through the unofficial results here. So coming home tonight in first place, we have the 20 car Shane Woods in his first race. Also, I must add, so his first career victory here. That's awesome for him. Also, a first timer here. We got in second place. We got Kyle Frame in the 57. Bringing it home third place tonight, we have 17 of Nick Hurd. Coming home in fourth, we have the 48 of Charlton Sanders. Coming home in fifth tonight, we have the 42 of Brandon Puffenbarger. In sixth tonight, we have Bobby Hamilton Jr., our points leader, unfortunately coming home a lap down in sixth. And our second place points man coming home seventh tonight in the 88 of Channing Ballou. And then we have, unfortunately, 10 laps down tonight in eighth, the 56 of Justin Napier rounding out our field.
All right. Thank you very much for that rundown, because I would have butchered half them names. So, with that said, you got anything out there you want to say quick there, Zach, or Soda Can Johnson?
Really just great race. Shout out to these guys on putting another good race on out here at Chicagoland. Can't wait for Texas next week to see another great mile and a half battle between these guys and see if Kyle and Shane can carry their first, go into their second race and continue their good runs. All
right. Any final thoughts there, Soda Can Johnson, down there on pit lane?
Man, this race was really fun to watch. A lot of action. It was awesome awesome seeing these guys trying to keep the car going straight. And I think all that action will continue to next week at Texas. And I mean, what a fantastic league! Like, you know, all the admins here, we've talked to them. They're awesome. All the guys here, they're really cool. And so, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this league will be about 6 months down the road. I think there's some big things in store for these guys.
Amen, amen. Yes, I agree with that. I know they got some sponsorships out. So our next broadcast is going to be hopefully this Friday night at Racing Freak Sim Racing League. Make sure you check us out there. And we'll definitely be live next weekend, Saturday night at Dover for Racing Freak Sim Racing League. And then Texas here on Sunday night at 9 o'clock. So make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe button and all that social media stuff. We all know how that all works. But with that being said, like I always say at the end of all our streams, God bless and peace out.